All right, welcome everybody to today's little bit Zoom chat about social media strategies using Senduit. There's a lot of other products out there that we could be utilizing. There's the Share Success Pro app. There's the Amplify software. There's the Edge Success app. But the one that we're going to focus on today is a product called Senduit. It's a social media campaign organization software that you can utilize to grow your business. It's got a lot of pre-made campaigns, stuff that pertains to product and stuff that pertains to business as well. So I want to take a few minutes and just share with you guys this software, and you can get a look for yourself. I also have with me today Brittany Kimmel. She's going to be helping me out a little bit. And Brittany and I have been talking back and forth about this. She's used it more than I, so she's going to be jumping in and sharing some of her feedback and some of what her plans look like. So I'm going to share my screen. You can and we're going to take a quick look at what Senduit looks like as far as whenever you log in. So give me a nod if you guys can see my screen. Yeah, cool. All right. So this is the Senduit, dashboard. And what it does is, in a nutshell, Senduit has some pre-made campaigns, all right? And these campaigns vary from, here we go. So these first campaigns here at the top, these are Let's Cleanse Together. So campaigns that you can launch that revolve around the Cleanse software or the Cleanse products. We have the Trim Shakes. We have some January promos. So we all know about the Jasmine and Rose. We have some pregnancy ones. All these campaigns are preset for you to launch and roll with. Okay. You'll see here that across the top, it'll tell you what kind of campaign it is. So for example, this one here on the Trim Shake, this is a social media campaign, and it is for Facebook and Twitter. So I'm just going to click on that so you can kind of see what it looks like. So you'll open up a campaign, and it will give you a little bit of an overview of what the campaign is. So Trim Shake Smoothie Recipes is a campaign exclusively for wellness advocates with recipes. Okay, so this is an 87-day campaign with one recipe every three days on both Facebook and Twitter. So you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. What's it look like? So you can get a preview of what those look like. The graphics are very well done. They're compliant. And they're professional, right? And they're already done for you. There's 87-day campaign. You just plug and chug. How you launch a campaign is you come up here to the little button here that says Let's Rock. You run the campaign, and I'm going to do it just so you can kind of see. You come in here, you say you want it to start, what day, what time, and you can put a call to action in there, any hashtags that you have for your group. Then you decide where you want it to go. Do you want it to go on your timeline? And what social media groups on Facebook you currently are an admin of? Okay, so you can choose your personal timeline and any groups that you are an admin of or a page, right? So I'm going to launch this February 15th. At 5 p.m. and I'm going to do it on the Wellness Mindset page. All right, so on February 16th, it's going to launch. It gives you a 24-hour, window to make any changes to your content. Okay, so even though I'm going to select the 15th, it's going to launch it on the 16th. So I'm going to hit save, and it will get ready to launch that campaign. All right. And then I'm going to show you how you can see the details of that campaign here in a second. And then I'm going to turn it over to Brittany. And let's see, is it thinking? It's thinking. So what I like about this is any group that I am an admin of, I can, any and all of these groups that I'm an admin of, I can have this campaign running on. And I have a couple of current campaigns that I'm running in the wellness mindset and on my personal page. All right, so here is what my plan looks like. So in January, I've got 5 campaigns running: how to use essential oils, an LRP campaign, an essential oils mixes and uses. This is a newsletter and some inspirational things. So I have 5 campaigns that are currently running in social media right now for January. For February, I have 2 campaigns scheduled. So I have an essential oil blends part 2. Actually, this one's part 1. There's a part 1 and a part 2. And I also have this essential oils mixes running right now. So I've got 3 months worth of product knowledge queued up to go on the wellness mindset. So here's the Trim Shake one. I can come in here, I can edit that, or I can look at the communications. So I'll click here. And remember, I had 87 days worth of communication, one launching every 3 days. This is what that looks like. Okay, I can come in and I can look at every day what that content looks like. Okay, I can edit the text. Okay, there's the recipe up there. Or I can decide not to post that particular one. Okay, maybe I despise the Terra Greens and whatever whatever stuff comes out about Terra Greens, and I don't want anybody to see Terra Greens. I can choose not to post that particular image. So I really like the editability. Is that a word? The editableness. That's not a word either. But I really like the functionality of this. It's not. I guess it is a canned campaign, but I can't edit it. I'm gonna look at one more. So this one's banana mocha. Okay, maybe I don't like mocha or I don't like banana. I can choose not to post it. Or if I really love banana and mocha, I can choose to post it right now. Okay, so they are editable, and I think that's a pretty good thing. So I'm gonna turn over to Brittany. She's gonna give you kind of an explanation of how she uses it and kind of some of the things that she's done with it.
Okay, so I'm going to try and share my screen here. Okay, can everyone see this? Okay, so one of my favorite features is the newsletter, and I've gotten a lot of really great responses. I've been keeping in contact with a lady for 1.5 years who finally has decided, you know, you were my first person. I keep putting it off. I really, you know, you've stayed in contact with me, and I appreciate that. Those touches are so important to keep in contact with people. There's several different ones. I'm just going to go into the newsletter because it changes each month and it updates for you. So you can see what that looks like. When you send your newsletter out, what I like is you have all of your people that you would normally keep in contact. But say you come across somebody who you know would be good to get that information, you can just put them over here and it'll immediately send it out. You don't have to wait until the next month. So if you go into this, this is all done for you. I edited some of this text over here. You can have your Facebook, your picture. It has the product of the month, all of the promotions, things that when I used to do my newsletter, it would take me a good 1 hour to 2 hours to put in there and edit and get everything to where I liked it. All of this, I did nothing other than this campaign was just already there for me. You pick who you want to send it out to, tweak any text that you want, and then you hit send. I always try and send mine, you know, around the 5th or 6th of the month, just before the product of the month kind of goes away so that people know what it is. Another thing that I like.
Brittany, before you leave.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Before you leave, there's an area in there where you can put like your upcoming events. Can you scroll down down there?
Yeah. So the Mark Your Calendar.
Yep.
So, you can put any of your events, whether they're online. A lot of mine are online. I wanted to get my newsletter out and I hadn't scheduled those yet. So you can put, a link where your events are. You can have it go to your Facebook page. You can put any classes that you have. So this Mark Your Upcoming Calendar is, a place for you to kind of get people to come to your classes.
Yep.
So that's a great one.
Yep. And just to reiterate what Brittany said, she didn't do anything with this other than you can edit the text if you'd like, but you upload your profile picture, your contact information, and it populates all that for you. I used to use a piece of software called S'more to make newsletters, and like Brittany said, it took hours, and this takes minutes.
Yes, it really is a time saver. Another one I want to kind of go over is the drip sequence is what they're going to call it. It's their email campaigns. And it has anything from if someone comes up to you and says, I might be interested in doing the business, it provides a little training for you. If they say, well, I've never heard of essential oils before, you can put them in and is interested in essential oils and you can see what those look like. They will send out these emails and you can see where it will first tell you, hey there, newbie, this is the first one that they get. And then 3 days later, all the way up until 114 days later, so that you're in constant contact with them. And you can even see if they're opening your emails or not. So if someone who says they're interested and you go in there and you look and say, okay, well, yeah, they've opened about 75% of my emails, so they must be pretty interested. It can kind of give you a good idea on how interested or not interested somebody is, depending on how many emails they've opened from you. If somebody that you run into, or say you just have a new enrollment, then they have, welcome to the essential oil lifestyle. So they walk you through, okay, this is how to use your essential oils. It even has a loyalty rewards campaign. So someone that you might have enrolled, they've gone through, the essential oil lifestyle and they're still maybe not on loyalty rewards. There's a loyalty rewards campaign where it gives them suggestions. So if you click on Communications for Loyalty Rewards Program and it says, say, LRP recommendation number 5. This is the email that they're going to get sent about Wild Orange, the Daily Nutrient Pack, Serenity. It gives them suggestions for what to put on their LRP and what for. So this one is particularly for stress management. They have all kinds of different LRP suggestions. They give 10. So for someone that might be hard to do a membership overview with because of distance or whatever the case may be, this is a great option to keep in contact with them via email. And then some of the other things that they're going to be coming out with is integration into Instagram and LinkedIn. So maybe Facebook isn't your platform, maybe like Instagram better. That's going to be coming soon. And then they're going to be developing more into a CRM, which basically that just means that for those of us that it's hard to follow up with people, like should I call this prospect? Should I not call this prospect? It gives an outline. Okay, on day day 1, shoot them an email. On day 5, send them a text. On day 7, maybe give them a phone call. And it pre-populates those for you so that there's no guesswork. You can edit it to make it as personal as you want. But once again, it takes basically the bones of everything that you're supposed to be doing, and it just saves you a huge amount of time. Another thing that I really like these features for are the webinars. So whether you do it via Zoom or Google Hangouts, whatever your platform is, you can use this no matter which program you use. And so I'm going to go into communications here so you can see the webinar feature. Okay, so if you're wondering what all is in a webinar for Let's Cleanse Together. So you will have a landing page. If you have a website, you can put this on your website. It gives you a link to add. If you just want to announce it as far as a flyer, it gives you all of these pictures, flyers, things that you can use. It'll post it to your Facebook if you want to kind of try and promote it. The PowerPoint is there for you already scripted. This is a class outline that you can use if you want to and send to your people. It's kind of lengthy, but it gives you an idea of, okay, what are the slides going to look like? These are all the PowerPoint that's done for you. And then below it is going to be the script that you can use. So they'll give you the PowerPoint, and this all comes separate, but it's just trying to give you an overview of the class. So you can see how easy it is as far as all of these slides are on PowerPoint ready for you. You can tweak the text as you want, but it's already there done for you. So you're not having to come up with let's do a cleanse class, but now we've got to create it from scratch. And there are several different campaigns like this. So that was just one of them. And you kind of saw on Jeremy's computer screen earlier how many that there are, from pregnancy to cleanse to the lifelong vitality pack, the new spa products, and it just goes on and on and on. So that whatever you like, or whatever, maybe pets aren't your strong suit. There's a animal campaign that includes, it was created by a vet. It includes horses, cats, dogs. So they are constantly adding new campaigns for you to use in order to benefit any aspect in your life. Whether you're not so active on social media, you can use these as a live class. You can use these as an online class. You can use these for a Facebook class. So the versatility is pretty vast with Synduit.
All right, so that's excellent. Thanks for sharing that. Can you jump over to your reports and kind of give us a 2-minute image of what those analytics look like?
Yes. And I'm going to go in here. Okay. So
and what campaign was this one? This was
my newsletter for January that I showed you. And so you can go in here and click on View Report. So 108 got sent out. 27 of those people opened them. And you can click on that and you will get a list of everybody you can see here that opened that. 3% of those people clicked on a link that I had in there. And then 0 were undeliverable, 0 people unsubscribed, and 0 people reported it as abuse. So it gives you a good breakdown of who's opening your emails. If you have links in there, who's actually clicking on those links to view that information. It's going to become more detailed here in the future. So this 3%, right now I don't know who clicked on what. Here in the future, you will know exactly, okay, this person here clicked on, a link to my class, or they clicked on information about Slim and Sassy, or whatever the case may be. So it's only going to get better as time goes on. But if you send out an email, say, to someone that you invited to learn more about essential oils, then you can look and see how many of those emails that they've opened. So if you go to Settings and Subscribers, and I'm going to organize this by date to go to the recent person that I just added to my list. Okay, this person, if you click, this is the edit button here. You can see that I've entered her into the interested in essential oils. So if you click on this arrow here, it will tell you which emails have been sent, which emails are due to send. And I unscheduled one of those. It will tell you I've sent her 11 emails. She's opened 81% of them, and she's actually clicked on 9% of the information that I sent her. So this gives me a good idea. Okay, this person is pretty interested. It may take a few more contacts for her to enroll, or, if I have her phone number, which you can enter, I didn't enter it in here, but if I have her phone number, then maybe I can give her a call and say, hey, just wanted to check up on you. I know you've been getting my, I know I've been sending you information about how to use essential oils. Are there any questions that you might have? Gives you a good foundation on who's reading your stuff, which is what I like. So it breaks it down very simply for me. And then she's in, this group of interested in essential oils, and I have her on my monthly newsletter. So you can enter them into other groups if they're interested in different things. So if she was interested in maybe losing weight, you could put her in a Slim and Sassy group. Or if she was interested in mood support, you could enter her into a group for that and give her information on that. So it makes it very easy. The copyright's already there for you. You don't have to mess with it a whole lot. Like I said, I think what Jeremy and I are kind of driving into this is that it's going to save you so many hours of writing your own stuff when you can just tweak some of the stuff that they've come up for you, and it's all compliant.
Yeah, I think that's a good segue. What I found is it is saving me a lot of time, and I was really concerned if people were really getting some value from it. And just in the past 8 days that I've been using it, I have seen that 2 people that I didn't know saw my posts because someone shared it to them. One person, I did some checking, shared the juniper berry post and shared it to her page. And then someone said, oh my gosh, is that a new oil? I've never seen juniper berry before. And she said, no, it's been around for a couple years. And the lady said, you know what? I have to add that to my order. That's one that I don't have. So is it working? I don't know. But the more you can get your product and your image out there, the more likely chances that people are going to see it and become intrigued. That's why putting a little call to action on some of your posts is important. Hey, contact me if you want to learn more. You can set up some landing pages. They can click on that. It will go to that landing page, and then they'll subscribe to your Interested in Essential Oils campaign, or your Learn About LRP campaign, or whatever campaign or program that you have set up. So I kind of like that aspect of it.
There was a question in the chat. The contact schedule is coming out this year, or is it already out? And I don't know if we answered that for you yet or not, but yes, it is coming out soon. They don't have a release date on it yet, but they will have a contact schedule where you can, like I said, follow up with that contact, whether it be you run into them, shoot them an email, text them at this date, to where it gives you a schedule and kind of an outline on what to do. It's not out yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, what I've liked about Senduit so far is the customer service has been excellent. I have bombarded Bruce from Senduit every day for the past 8 days with at least 2 questions. And I sent him one Sunday night at 11:30. Monday morning, before I got up, I had a message from Bruce with an answer. They're very committed to answering your questions and keeping you on track, showing you where it is. I think it's pretty good. This isn't what I want to call it, an affiliate program, so I'm not getting any kickback on this. It is $30 a month. Is it worth that in your business? I don't know. Have I made $30 on it? Probably. If you look at the the overall reach that we've made in 8 days, is it worth $30 to me? Yeah. It saved a lot of time. I've got a lot of stuff queued up, ready to go. I saw Brittany's campaign, her My Plan, on her dashboard. She's got a lot of stuff queued up. So I think it's a pretty good program. I'm I'm going to recommend it to you guys. I will also recommend for the people that that want to check it out, give either Brittany or myself a message, a call, and we can go through it again. We can go through a Zoom chat again. You can see us play around with it. It's very user-friendly and pretty intuitive to use, and I think that's a pretty good thing for the SendDoIt platform. So what I want to just kind of rehash here, I made some notes of some things that I knew we wanted to cover. There's lots of programs that you can choose from. Again, this isn't the only one out there. Do we think there's some value to it? Yeah. There's the SendDoIt, there's Share Success Pro, Edge Success has one. The analytics are there for you to use, and I think that they're pretty good. Will they get better? Absolutely, I think they will. The campaigns are preset for you, but you know what? You can go back in and edit those, and you can choose not to send those if you don't feel that that's content that is your language or your verbiage. There's business tools as well as product tools, and that's pretty good for a platform. Other than that, I think this is a pretty good software. I am going to stop the recording right now. I've got a little bit of time left that we may be able to ask some questions. So thanks for joining in, guys.